Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the outside broadcast of Hilaal TV at a beautiful golf course, Rondebosch Golf Course. And my name is Luqman Shadrack. We're here at the prize giving or the awards ceremony for Hanover Park Cricket Club. And it's been a wonderful day of golf. And now down to the serious business where awards get given for those that have played really well or just participated in today's event. And to chat to us a bit more, I chatted to him the other day. Club President Ashraf Ali, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Jazakallah so much for affording me your time. How was the day?
Oh, the Avis slogan is inspiring better journeys. And our slogan is breaking boundaries. And I think we've achieved those slogans today. It started off with a bit of organized chaos. But what I loved was the teamwork between us as a club and us, our title sponsor. We just worked together, and I think it was proven that today was a beautiful day, and the weather was also playing its part.
Now, you've had so many participants here today as well. Great networking opportunity, but more importantly, it's for the development and sustainability of the club as well. Chat to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so like I said to you in my interview the other day, as a club, we obviously have various programs. Besides the cricket, we obviously have coaching for the youth, but we also run various programs because our motto is, besides the sport that they play, we want to develop them into well-rounded individuals, and we run extra programs, skills development, and it takes a lot of effort, resources, human resources and financial resources. And I think that's why this particular golf day is so important for us, and also important for us to get the relevant sponsors. And Avis has just been amazing. And let me say it, Avis Budget Rent a Car, they've been amazing, the leadership. And I've experienced even now the frontliners, amazing individuals, giving all the effort to this particular day.
I know it's supposed to be a fun day. It's supposed to be, relaxed, but was it quite competitive out there?
Well, talking to some of the guys, they want to know when is the prize giving. They're not worried about the food. So it looks like they're interested in the prizes. It seems like it was very competitive out there, and may the best teams win.
Fantastic. Are you planning to have more events like this as the year progresses?
So this one is an annual one, and we want to make it a statement, and we've engaging with obviously Avis and wanting them to help us grow this particular one. And down the line, we're looking at different other revenue streams. And some of the sponsors, I have to say, and I'm not in the position to name all of them, but I can tell you some of the sponsors, besides wanting to give the money, the funds, they want to work with us in various facets. For example, even employing some of our members, because we have unemployed members, and that process has already started. Some of them, in the line of business that they want us to unsell. So those are the type of things that we want to be part of, so that it's not just about receiving, it's about receiving and giving and taking that to the next level.
Quite a bit of logistics putting an event like this and other events together as well. I'm sure your team has played a pivotal role in assisting that this becomes a success.
Both, I have to say, both teams, and even our wet hole sponsors, all those that contributed to the day, they all played their part. Yes, there was confusion here and there, but it was an amazing experience just to see how we're working together with one another. And we politically, we know we in a very volatile situation. We've got our elections. But if an event like this, different communities, different backgrounds, corporates to grassroots sports can work together, the blueprint is there. We just need to follow that blueprint. Sorry.
What's next for the club? I mean, where do we find you in the next couple of months? And how do other sponsors get involved so that they can better what happens at the club?
Yeah, I'm famous to be and known to be saying that we are looking for a headline sponsor. And if there's any viewers out there, any people in the room wanting to consider having naming rights sponsors, sponsorship, we open to engage. And like I said, we in discussions with Avis. We don't want them to just look at us. We want them to understand our dynamic. And I feel that they not just here to give the money. They want to walk that journey with us.
Ashraf, thanks so much for chatting to us. Well done. Congratulations on a wonderful day. And I'm sure we're looking forward to so many more like this in the future, inshallah.
Inshallah. Shukran.
And that's Ashraf Ali, club president, chatting to us about the wonderful day. We'd also like to thank and speak to our title sponsor for today's event as well, Masitlole Velem, who's played an instrumental role in ensuring that today happens as well. Good evening, and thank you for affording me your time.
Thank you very much for having me. Good evening to you and your viewers at home.
The day itself the weather was beautiful. That held out. What was the day like for you on the course today and being part of an event like this?
The weather itself started very much on the bad. We were quite nervous about how the day is going to be, but it turned out to be great. Other than that, the event itself was very great. We've seen a lot of people, prominent members of the community, and the golf day was a phenomenal experience. And I think, a lack of a better word, would say it was exceptionally successful day.
What does it mean for a corporate like Avis to be involved in an event like this? I mean, this is a club from a community that's riddled with so many social challenges. But for a company like yourself to be involved, what does it mean?
Look, companies are always talking about ESG, the emphasis being on the S, the social part of it. I think it's very much important for companies like ourselves to be involved, especially on the S part. We know that Hanover Park is not very much famous of the great things, but that's where the club becomes the beacon of hope for majority of the people. So it's very important that we take part and show the people that as a company, as a brand, we are not only on the luxury side of things and going with the flow. We are also everywhere, especially where we are mostly needed, not only as a handover or handout, but also as a partner in what we do. Our slogan is simple: we're connecting humanity through mobility. So we're always going to maintain that.
Are there other events, social outreach programs that you take part in? You can mention a few that maybe happens through the year. Are there annual events? Are there a few coming up?
There's quite a few because we're a national brand. Actually, we all over. But in South Africa, we do a lot on education as well as sports. I'm sure in Cape Town, you guys will be aware of Vukakaya Cycling Club. We are actually involved with them as well. We're also involved with Ikaya Labantwana, Temba Labantwana in Kailicha, that looks at the kids as well as trying to feed them, those that have lost their parents through the years. So it's an ongoing thing that prioritizes both education and sports.
And I'm sure through those initiatives, you probably produce our future athletes, our future leaders, of not just Cape Town, but in South Africa as well.
Definitely. If you look around the country, you'll see every successful person, especially in sports, majority of them, they've got a not so nice background, not so nice growing up pertinent area. So it's important for us not only to produce proper citizens, but also to produce the future customer of not only Avis, but a customer of humanity. That's about it.
Events like this don't happen without generous sponsors like yourself. We've got quite a few watching today as well. What words of encouragement would you like to give them?
It's easier. We don't have a future if we're not investing in it. If we're going to sideline Hanover Park due to the social ills in Hanover Park, ultimately we're driving everyone who is in that area to the same drugs. But the moment we give them hope in terms of sports as well as education, ultimately we are starving the drugs and the crime. And in future, we all have going to have a proper business and a proper customer.
Mr. Gola, thanks so much for chatting to us. All the very best with your future initiatives. May all grow from strength to strength.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Here we go. Title sponsor Avis chatting to us about their involvement in today's event as well. And I see very welcome by the crowd. And as part of the event, the cricket club has invited quite a few celebrities to be involved and to participate. No stranger to the South African cricketing culture. Mr. Herschel Gibbs, good evening. Are you well?
Not too bad, thank you. I wouldn't say Mr. I'd like to say that my dad's always Mr. I'm just Herschel.
Fantastic. And a renowned journalist at that as well. Herman Gibbs, I mean, who doesn't know him? The day itself, what was it like for you, being part of the golf day?
No, beautiful. Great initiative. I understand a lot of the challenges that going through with regards to Hanover Park Cricket Club. I think, a lot of people don't understand or don't know that I think the first 10, 12 years of my life, I have a half brother, my first mom's, first son. 10 years of my life, I was there in Bonteheuwel, obviously, every weekend. And to limit with regards to facilities, with regards to opportunities, I think a lot of it comes back with regards to where Hanover Park Cricket Club is today. And I can resonate and understand where they're coming from. And I think with regards to everybody here today that is supporting the cause, trying to support them. And I think for me, probably the most important thing is the facilities, the quality of facilities. We understand Hanover Park, there's more challenges than that. But facilities is important. Facilities, makes you understand, makes you believe with regards to coaching, makes you understand, makes you believe with regards to self-belief. And everybody's talented, and I think talent comes, gets you somewhere with regards to facilities. The better facilities, the more you believe, and believe with regards to where you're getting coached and how far you can go.
You also grew up in the school cricket environment as well, and that pushed you through to many levels. You've participated in other sports as well, but cricket being your favorite one. What was that experience like coming through the ranks? Because that's where Hanover Park Cricket Club is right now, producing our future cricketers.
Yeah, look, I think I was lucky enough to play a couple of years at Avondale Cricket Club, which is just maybe a 2 kilometre away with regards to Hanover Park. And I take back memories with regards to that. I think you don't realize that as a youngster, and I think everybody realizes, with regards to performances, etc., you put it on the map. Yeah, you get the performances out, etc., but they never question how it all comes about. And I think a lot of it with regards to Hanover Park Cricket Club, I think it's first and foremost giving them opportunity to experience that. Giving them the opportunity with regards to facilities. And I think golf days have become very, very common with regards to trying to raise funds, etc. Us as, we obviously got Vincent Barnes here. I'm going to say one of my coaches, former coaches, one of my former roommates. I was never lucky enough to share a room with Ashwell Gavin Prince. He's also here. But I think it's always about giving the opportunity. And the opportunities, it puts the perspective onto the play itself, how they want to take it. And a lot of people say, yeah, but it's always about how talented you are, maybe not so how talented you are, etc. It's always the sacrifices that comes with it, and I think, and I look across the board here, and I look at people that understand and want Hanover Park to succeed, first and foremost. And irrespective of what is raised today, it's given them, the players, be it from the junior level to the senior level, giving them a platform with regards to, okay, cool, we've raised a bit of money, how are we going to use it, properly, and opportunities and facilities are the main thing for me with regards to how they grow up, irrespective of how much passion and how much they want it. They believe it's such a crucial part of parentals. And I go back to the parenthood to push them first and foremost. People always talk about how much talent I had. It wasn't about how much talent I had, but it always came back to me, And growing up in Bonteheuwel every second weekend in the first 10, 15 years of my life, there was limited facilities. But I stuck with it. And the main thing, I realized, and when 1989 came around, don't laugh. I was a young pup. I was 16. We had the coaches, H.D. Ackerman, etc., that understood there was a little talent there, and they wanted to expose that. And they saw that. They never saw color. Never saw color. I was the bishops at the time, and my dad couldn't afford any of the school fees. But he made a deal with the people. They said, look, this is the story. You could have Herschel, but there's no ways I could afford the school fees, etc.
But as I say, the rest is history, and you've represented us on the very best level. Thank you for all your contributions. Thank you for being here today. Round of applause for Herschel Gibbs. You're welcome. And there we go, one of South Africa's favorite sons in the cricketing arena. We've also got another legend who's coached on the very highest level as well, and as Herschel alluded to as well. Vincent Barnes, good evening, welcome.
Good evening, thanks very much.
My pleasure. How was the day for you? Did you enjoy your round of golf? Was golf your handicap, or did you actually have a good game?
Let me put it this way. I take my hat off to the people that would like to make this their profession. I know we got young Tristan at the back there who plays on the Sunshine Tour. I take my hat off to them. It is such a difficult game. I don't think we can ever master it. And for us who play once a month, it's a hard game. So.
Vincent, the cricket club itself, I mean, it's a bigger picture of why we're here, and to ensure that the sustainability of Hanover Park Cricket Club as well. What does it mean for a professional like yourself to give back to events like this?
Yeah, fortunately, I've been involved with Ashraf and Hanover Park Cricket Club for many years, actually. And we've had, myself and Ashraf, we started our academy, and we've collaborated with Hanover Park with a few of their projects. And so I've spent quite a bit of time with Hanover Park Cricket Club, and very, very, very impressed with what the Ashraf and his team is doing. Herschel did mention this. There's so many challenges out in the townships. We all know that. More so out there in Hanover Park. And to do what they are doing at the moment and the visions they have is just unbelievable.
Are we looking for the next Faik Davids or Herschel Gibbs to come through from their club?
Absolutely. I mean, you just never know where talent is. I'm always on the lookout for talent. It's been like that all my life as a coach, and there's no doubt. And they've got a very good women's team. I was very aware of that. We coached them, was it early this year? I think it was early this year. So there's some good young women talent as well coming through the system there.
Brilliant. Quite a few faces here that have come out to support as well, and I'm sure quite a few watching. Words of encouragement of how they could better get involved so that clubs like these could grow.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's, I say this to so many young aspiring cricketers and sportsmen. I try to give as much advice to any sport. At the end of the day, most of the sport is played in head, and but if you got to dream big, this is something that you got to believe. You got to go out there and follow your dreams. you gotta be able to, work very, very hard. There's no shortcuts. There's no magic formula. There's no, like I said, like no shortcuts. It's hard work to become one of South Africa's favorite sons. Like us. Fortunately, he was born with natural talent and just an unbelievable player. But yeah, look, like I said, that's what's required.
Vincent Barnes, thanks so much for joining us. Have a great evening further. Round of applause for Vincent Barnes. And there we go. We hand back to the studio. When we come back, it's at Rondebosch Golf Club where we begin the awards ceremony, the evening. Do join us on Channel 347 or on our live stream, www.hilaal.tv. For Hilaal TV, I'm Luqman Shadrack.
Welcome back on Hilaal TV for this live broadcast of the Hanover Park Cricket Club Golf Day. I want to thank the broadcaster Gesante Bade. My name is Altaf Kazi. Just joking. My name is Gesante Bade and I'll be your host tonight for this prize giving. I see a whole lot of tired and hungry golfers here, so we're going to get straight down to it. Eh? There were a few sharp pencils that I saw still filling out the forms. So when Ashraf Ali invited me to the golf day, he invited me initially as one of the players. And he said, come out and play, man. So I asked him, okay, now who's going to be there? I wanted to know, can I have your attention, gentlemen, with a 00? As my net 00. Relax. So Ashraf Ali told me, no, Jihad Kasu's going to be there. Jihad Kasu runs an incredible cricket development program in Mitchell's Plain. And there were 3 kids in his 4-ball, a 14-year-old and 2 13-year-olds, and doing similar things to what the Hanover Park Cricket Club is achieving. I mean, we know cricket is quite a difficult sport to get into. Herschel spoke about it earlier on. But golf is another story. And credit to Rondebosch Golf Club, the hosts of this golf day today, for partnering with Jihad. He's doing incredible stuff I think one of the girls scored a 90 today. And then he told me that there's a Joburg import. His name is some Hassan dude. Rafiq Hassan. He's a lefty. His swing looks like when Lasif Malinga's bowling. That's what his golf swing. And I know that this guy's a ringer. He told me he's been a 6 handicap for the last 10 years. So I said, okay, that doesn't sound so bad. And then he said, Vincent Barnes, Ashwell Prince, Herschel Gibbs. And I see Ashwell came back now because he knows that Liverpool is playing tonight. So he doesn't want to be in front of a TV when it all goes south, All goes south. Are there any Man City fans except Vincent Barnes in the house? Ek en Herschel is all 2 Man United fans. But the thing is, the only Man City fan I take seriously is Vincent Barnes because he was there when they were relegated. He was there when they were getting packed every season from United. And hy's nog altyd daar. And I'm very happy for the success because of Vincent Barnes. Because he deserves it. All those years, you can see the wrinkles in the old face. Terrible. But they say the people from my community, the Muslim ouens, almost brekerig, right? But now up steps Ashwell Prince. He bats left. He bowls right and he plays golf right-handed. Hy's mos brekerig, man. How can one person have so much talent? Are you mad? Then I must basket here. Now I must basket here in front of a TV. And I had a whole lot of dirty jokes. And then I get here and Ashraf tells me, "Frummel jokes op. Just vanaand op Hilaal TV. Keep it clean, brother." So I must stand here and I had to concoct new jokes. So everything that you hear now is almal original jokes wat ek nou opgemaak het. But Ashwell also now has taken the mic out of my hand and he's on SuperSport commentating on cricket matches. He just flew in to play golf and probably is on that winning check it out now. But folks, stick around. There's lovely food to be served. There's as much 00 as your liver can handle. And there's freebies going out. So without much further ado, I want to get right into it. And I want to welcome Mr. Khalid Hilaal. Is Khalid here? He's not. Okay, Khalid's left. Ek het 'n bietjie te veel double O gedrink. So that to put him on an intravenous drip of suiker. But I'd like to welcome the reason this young gentleman is here today is because his uncle sent him. He comes from a very prominent family in Cape Town. They own an incredible business called Good Hope Meat Hyper. And they're always there for the community. But his uncle is a guy by the name of Riaz Ahmed. And he's also at home watching Liverpool win. He's a sucker for punishment. So he's sent a much better looking version to represent Good Hope Meat Hyper. Ijaz Ahmed Parker, I'd like to call you up. Just tell us a bit about why Good Hope Meat Hyper is involved in this initiative, and they're involved with a lot of things. To get Riaz out of the country, sometimes they send him to arbitrary Liverpool games, eh?
Yeah, well, look, Liverpool hasn't been doing too well recently, so, I had to come and represent.
He's watching this on live TV now, eh?
Welcome, Riaz Mamu, how are you? No, look, it is definitely an honor for me to be here to represent Good Hope Meat Hyper. I think the biggest thing is that we're supporting, young kids' dreams. And we always talk about, supporting the youth. And, from our side, like teaching these kids these life skills is important, skills of hard work, teamwork. It's very, very important, especially like through sports, which is something that I really, really love. And for us to be able to help them to one day, maybe even see them on the big screen as well, something that I'm very passionate about, and especially us at Good Hope Meat Hyper.
So this young gentleman's grandparents actually started this business from the ground up and has turned it into a mini empire. We're very proud of the work that you guys do. But you yourself are a budding entrepreneur. You're busy with your final year studying BCom at that amazing university in Bellville, UWC. Yeah. And you're about to embark on your own small business. Tell us about that.
So yeah, from my side, my grandmother and my mother are amazing cooks. And for me, I always wanted to be also in the kitchen, also doing things like that. So Good Hope Meat Hyper is starting its own food truck now as well. Something, having different various kinds of foods, burgers, like brisket, things like that. It's something that I really hope will make them proud, and a new avenue for Good Hope Meat Hyper as well.
So that famous saying, shukran so much, man. And we really appreciate it. Good Hope Meat Hyper, without their involvement today might not have been possible. So shukran for that. So the Good Hope Meat Hyper meat truck means you don't have to get the divorces can come to you, So they also have an online business, one of the first in the Western Cape, to come and drop off your meat. If you don't smack, to go to Salt River, there's never parking there with that damn biscuit mill there, the gentrifiers and all of that stuff. But we won't get into that now. Let's move on to the big first prizes. The first prizes, not the first prize. Must listen carefully. That double O is, that sugar rush is going to your head. So we're going to start off with nearest to the pin. On hole 2, a never note. Can I call up? No, but I need to verify How am I going to verify now? Can you call him?
The stomach was nearest to the hole.
Bye, shukran. Wait. We need a picture, sir. Sir, we need a picture. So this gentleman is representing. Yeah.
That's it, Adrian.
Well done. Thanks. Well done.
Thank you.
Nearest to the pin on hole 6 is Mr. Ian Snetler. Mr. Ian Snetler. Ashraf said if the people aren't here, I can have the prize. Is that right, Ashraf? Ian, going once. Are we going to give it to second closest to the pin? Because that's the bra in the parking lot. Not here, okay. We'll get his prize to him via an Avis vehicle. We'll send one. Nearest to the pin on hole 12 is Nico Olivier. Also that Avis vehicle's going to work hard, die manne het huis toe gegaan. I understand some of the wives aren't as understanding and forgiving as my wife. Hole 16, Armin Martin. Closest to the pin. Yeah, got him in the house. Well done. Some nice goodies here. Well done. Let's pose for a picture, please. Turn it around. Well done. Longest drive. Yo. This guy also just walked in here 5 seconds ago. So I wonder if correspondence is entered into. Sharif Veenendaal, waar is hy meneer? Longest drive, hole 5. This one. Sharif, don't be shy. I saw you walking here. He is here. Ashraf, he is here. Longest drive, hole 18, Joshua Hugo. Yeah! We will send his prize to him. So for the next prizes is for the team that won the golf day today. And I remember golf was, no, I'm joking. Cricket was actually the winner at the golf day because I want to tell you a little bit about the Hanover Park Cricket Club. So Ashraf Ali I met more than a decade ago. I was a young editor of the Argus at the time. And he told me about the Hanover Park Cricket Club. And he said he's only going to spend a few years here because he needs to focus on his businesses. I think more than 10 years later, Ashraf is still doing the magic at the Hanover Park Cricket Club. Big round of applause, Ashraf. He's the president. He's also the president of my Man United WhatsApp group. Keeps us all in order. We cry on there. And then we chunk on there. And then we fluke. But like I said, we can't, it's a family show, Hilaal TV. Luqman knows. Shukran Luqman for keeping me in check. He told me before please, your dad will be watching, your mom will probably be watching. Please keep it clean. So I'd like to call from Avis, who have been incredible. That's you, Masikole Felem. If you can please come up. Avis has been tremendous. Without their help, this golf day wouldn't have been possible. I also review vehicles for different platforms. I recently have the top of the range Ford Everest. I want the new, what's it called now? The Ranger? Raptor. Do you do those? You send one over, I'll do a review. No. Huh? What you going to send me?
A quid? Nothing. No.
A quid? No, man. You want a good review. You must send me something nice. But thank you so much. And thanks for joining me here. And before you help me hand out these prizes to the guys that scored 174, can you believe it? I mean, like, who are these people? Who scores? Oh, yeah. I mean, like, what did you guys score? 18 under par. With what kind of handicap? Man. Who gave us our pencils anyway? I wanted to find out from you, and you spoke about this with Hilaal TV, you know, but is this you spoke about ESG, people, planet, prosperity, right? And while they serve the food, let's get into that. Why is it so important for Avis to be involved in events like this?
Sure. It's important because as a business, we've got, for those of us who managed to study accounting at high school and varsity, we talk of triple bottom line. It's not only about making the money, it's also about making sure that the environment is better, as well as the social impact is better. Looking at in the room, I can see and I can attest that a lot of the players that are here now, they are invited and they actually hit the call to the social impact. So for Avis, it's to make sure that we play our part as a responsible corporate citizen, not only a Masi coming on his individual capacity, but also as a company, a global brand that is recognized by everyone.
Yeah. Well done. Masi also thought he wasn't going to play. He didn't play because he also thought that the field was a little bit, it wasn't great. Hey? It was okay. It was just okay. But stay with me, Masi. Please stand over here. We're going to get some pictures with the winners. The winners finished with a score of 102. Very believable. Hey? Very, very believable. In first position, please welcome your winners of the Hanover Park Cricket Club Golf Spectacular. Brought to you, this broadcast is brought to you by Avis. In the interest of... player 1 in that team is P. Sweeney, B. Lottery, R. Brown, and L. Bartlett. Well done. Please give them a massive round of applause. And Vincent Barnes, these are the guys that you need to speak to. These are the guys you need to speak to find out how to win those golf tours. Come through. Now, the president, Mr. Ashraf Ali said to me that this was last year's trophy, but this is apparently now for Thursday night football. So we're putting that one away. This is a Europa League trophy. And we're going to pull out big ears now. This is the new Hanover Park Cricket Club winners trophy for you to present to the winners. These are the guys who carried the other two guys. They carried them straight to their car from the golf course, scored all the points. Two scores count, eh? That was the format. Yeah. So these are the guys who made the score. The other two have been put to bed. They've gone to hospital. Yeah. Well done. So get closer so we can get a nice pic. Yeah. Hey? What does he want to do? Oh, Masi, also from Avis, has special prizes for the winners as well. It's a matric dance. Yeah, so this gentleman just finished matric and he's going to his dance next week. No, Masi will explain the prizes.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. We also got 2 prizes here for the winners. One is a 6-hour luxury chauffeur drive experience. There's 2 of them. They will decide, or maybe they're gonna go partying, and we can
pick me up on the way. Yeah.
Definitely. So the second one is, we've been talking about paying things forward. So the second one is definitely going to be paid forward to a matric dance and matriculant this year of their own choosing in Hanover Park. Thank you.
Just hold on. Here's a counter offer being made by the winner.
To give back. I don't know what the value is of the experience, but could we auction one of it?
Oh, now you've given me.
So the money goes back to the club.
So, can I hear 500 rand? There we go, 600. 1,000. Masi? Tell us the value of this prize.
I can put a reserve of 2,000 rand.
2,000 rand. We're starting the bid at 2,000 rand.
It's a luxury.
Will it be in the don't do G-Wagons. That guy wants mags. He wants a front loader, 6x9 subwoofers, and a V8.
We can make that, but we're starting at 4,000.
So you're getting a chauffeur drive limousine with as much 00 as you can handle. In the G-Wagon. 4,000 from Sir. Here we go. We're starting the video. Can I hear 4.5? 4.5, going once. And that lady's hand is up there with a phone. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, 4,000 rand. 4,000 rand. Remember, this is for Hanover Park Cricket Club. We're going to still nominate, they still need to nominate the winner. Just phone your boss while I'm making small talk here, man. To put in the bid. Come. 4,000. I've got 4,000. Sir, do I have 4,000? Remember, 4,000 is one bag, one coffin. Hey? What do they call it? Met miskien een ball. If I get 6,000, I can throw in a ball box and a helmet. Come for Hanover Park Cricket Club. Come on, guys. SARS het mos uitbetaal, nog nie? Nog nie? 4,000 is sold to the gentleman there in the G-Wagon. Thank you. Proceeds to go to the Hanover Park Cricket Club. Ashraf Ali, please take down that man's G-Wagon V8. Done deal. Done deal. It's outside. Thank you very much, Masikole, for everything. And we've got a few. So we're gonna ask somebody to come and draw here quickly. Do you wanna? Okay, Ashraf Ali, the president's gonna draw. Let's go. Please check your numbers, gents. Number 51. Number 51. Number 51 makes you the proud owner of a brand new book by Rodney Brown, Shades of the Cape Flats. Not here, 51. Next number. 21. Yeah, somebody with 21? Here we go. There we go. There we go. Number 21. Now it's glory, buta. MashaAllah. So the next lucky draw prize is a book and more golf balls for you to lose. Tailor-made golf balls. And it's number 128. 128. 128. Can I move on? Okay, next number. 74. 74. Here we go. Well done, sir. Here you go.
Yeah, sure.
That's 47. 47. Oh, 74. Okay, next prize is a 2-night stay for 2 guests at a Southern Sun hotel. It's valued at over 5,000 rand. Okay, number 16. 16. You can take your wife or you can take your mistress to the next number. Oh, well done. So will it be the wife or the girlfriend?
One of the friends.
One of your friends. Yo, my lekker friends. Another 2-night stay for 2 guests.
Number 126.
Number 126. No, they planned that, man. Those guys are standing at the same table. Can we have the auditors in, please, man? Sir,
it's on TV. I can't even lie to the wife.
He can't lie to his wife, so he has to take his wife to lie because it's on TV. Well done, sir. How was the golf today?
Yeah, like so, but the company was...
So, Macro's closed, so you can't even go buy a toaster now to say you won it in the golf day. No? Righto. That's it. And also, if you look at your tables, there's some vouchers there for Virgin Active. You can have your will done if you get struck by a golf ball for 1,500 rand and some more reading from Our sponsors, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to our guests from Hilaal TV. Thanks for putting up with me. And I want to thank Lukman and the team from Hilaal TV for covering this live. It's invaluable. Thank you very much.
Right, so it looks like supper's going to be served. I think Ashraf's going to arrange how people need to collect their food, I think in an orderly manner. I'm sure everyone's quite hungry walking around the golf course. And I think I'm going to take the opportunity to chat to a couple of people that have walked in and find out about how they handled the day as well. I watched, I think it was Ashwell Prince at the back. Ashwell, do you want to come and have a chat to us very quickly? Round of applause for Ashwell Prince, guys. And also a round of applause for Khassan Tabada. I think he was quite entertaining. So please give him a round of applause. Right, so while supper's been served, I'm going to chat to a few people and find out about how they enjoyed the game as well. Ashwell, do you want to join me on my left? That's my good side. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
I'll hold the mic.
You'll hold the mic.
You had a round of golf, so you're probably quite tired as well. How was your round of golf today?
Not so good.
Really? Didn't work out for you today? Do you play quite often?
Not as often as I would like. Keeping busy, so not as often as Herschel Gibbs.
But as Khassan was saying, obviously cricket was the winner today, as much as it was a golf course. Your passion as well. Very, weird combination that you have. The left arm, right combination as well. But Hanover Park Cricket Club has produced over the years quite a few cricketers that have gone on to coaching and opened their own clubs as well. What does it mean for yourself as a professional cricketer being part of an event like this?
Yeah, it means a lot. I mean, quite a few of us who come from a similar background. Obviously I grew up in Port Elizabeth. I didn't grow up in Cape Town, but from a similar background. And, I really have to give a lot of credit to the chairman, Ashraf Ali, and the board for putting this together. I mean, it takes a lot. But the thing is that the most important thing is the opportunities that it creates. I know for sure that there's a lot of talent in the community, and the thing is that without opportunity you can't showcase your talents. But events like this obviously goes a long way towards creating those opportunities. So fantastic initiative by the club, and all the credit to Ashraf and the team for putting it together.
Fantastic. I absolutely agree. I think the effort that was gone into a day like this and other fundraising events that they do have, it just cements the place that they have in the community, creating other cricketers as well. I know you've moved on from the Cobras now, or still there. What's the latest?
No, I'm not involved with the Cobras at all.
So where do we find Ashwell Prince in the next couple of weeks, or have you taken a bit of a sabbatical?
No, I'm still involved in cricket. I work for Supersport, and obviously I'm on the coaching staff with the Proteas as well with the test team. So still pretty much involved with the game.
Fantastic. I think it's imperative that professionals like yourself give back to clubs like Hanover Park. Do you get involved in other events through the year?
Yeah, that's why we're here. We like to come out and support. Obviously, we know Ashraf personally, and from time to time we come out to the club and do some coaching there as well. We know the challenges that they face in the community as well, and I think it's fantastic to have people like Herschel here today, Vincent, Eugene Molion, who's also from the area. Vincent Barnes, myself, we have a foundation as well, and we try to do similar things where we can support the community and also create opportunities for the next generation. Ultimately, that's what it's about. It's about the opportunities. Personally, I believe it's your most valuable thing in life. Having opportunity.
Ashwell, thanks for entertaining us for all the years and always been there for our development of the sport. And inshallah, I'm sure our cricket's going to get a lot better with a lot more people like yourselves, Vincent Barnes, Herschel Gibb, giving back as well. Have a great evening.
Thank you. And you?
Thanks. Here we go. Ashwell Prince. Typical presenter. You wanted to grab the mic from me to do the interview. It's my turn to interview as well. Ashraf, evening's going very well. We had some great awards being given away as well. Do you want to come a bit closer, have a chat to me? What's your thoughts so far? All the planning went well?
Yeah, I think so. And obviously, there's a few hiccups here and there, but I think the golfers, the sponsors, and I said this early on, everybody has been very accommodating, and things like this happen. You know, events, you're gonna have hiccups here and there, but essentially, we don't lose focus of why we're here, and the intention was to raise funds for a good cause for the youth. And, we talk about the youth, but we must also remember we've also got a women's team. And I think Vincent mentioned that, and some of the other speakers, Hassan mentioned it, So we've got a women's team as well. We've got a girls' team. We've got a full junior structure. So there's a lot of work to be done. And we believe this is a wonderful opportunity that was created today.
Great stuff. Your team did fantastically well to put this together, to maintain the evening, to put the prizes. The sponsors came on board and they pulled out all the stops as well. I think more people like Avis should be more involved in community events as well. We try and do sports and recreation to get involved where they can. But for all the other schools that you support, the coaches that is needed as well, all that takes quite a few funds. And are there more initiatives that you're going to do through the year?
Well, we're speaking to Avis, but we're speaking to others as well. We know that we have to use a different sport to raise funds, but we're considering looking at a cricket tournament. It will be in part of our planning going forward, and hopefully that would maybe be sometime in December. So definitely on the cards.
All right, maybe Hilaal TV could be there to broadcast that as well. So Avis, if you're listening, you want to take on that, we'll take it live. I mean, that would be so awesome. Imagine getting all the schools together that you support and getting them to play a tournament.
Fantastic. There you go.
We'll copyright that idea as well. Guys are quite hungry. They're lining up for supper as well. Anyone else you'd like me to talk to while they maybe have an opportunity for anybody to talk to?
If there's any golfer that wants to come up and say a few words, they're welcome.
Yeah, well, any of the guys that played today, you're welcome to come through. But Ashraf, while you're here, maybe a vote of thanks to everybody that participated today, to the sponsors, to your team, to the club, Rondebosch Golf Club, and not forgetting Hilaal TV.
No, for sure. And I'm not going to repeat names because I might miss out. But definitely, Avis, I have to acknowledge Hilaal TV for broadcasting this live, and also the prizes. Want to actually thank all those that contributed to the prizes. Southern Sun for the weekend. The nearest to the pin was Rondebosch East Toyota, Big Boy Crockery, Good Hope, Meat Hyper. All those contributed to the prizes, and want to obviously thank each and everybody. And over time, through our socials, we will acknowledge all those that has contributed to this tournament. Thank you.
Ashraf, thanks for having us here. We look forward to the next one. All the very best and have a great evening.
Same to you. Shukran.
There we go, Club President Ashraf Ali for Hanover Cricket Club. Please give him a warm round of applause. I think they've done amazingly well to put this event on today. And to you, everybody, for coming through and supporting the club as well. From Hilaal TV, from all of us, it was an absolute pleasure being here. We look forward to the next one. Have a great evening. Assalamu alaikum.